So today,
Yeah, that's me. I'm the Colorado Kid, and I've traveled halfway across the world to ride some of the greatest trails Spain has to offer. We've had 2 massive days on the bike, and we're just getting started. We've hit flow trails, and we've hit chunk, and these are things that I'm used to. But what we're about to do next is unlike anything I've ever done before, and it's gonna bring out fears in me that I didn't even know that I had.
I've never been more scared on a bike.
So strap in and get your pilot's license ready, because we're about to gain some altitude. Let's go.
So today, the name of the game is Hike-a-Bike. And while I survive on a steady diet of local apples and Advil, because of the pain of it's a lot of hard riding, we've got a mighty trek ahead of us today. Luckily, I've got my local guide, Brian, right here, who's gonna get me through it.
Bueno.
Let's go.
Now, you wouldn't embark on a massive hike-a-bike without first checking your gear. It is essential. Once you get up into the mountains, there is no support. So we had to double check our bikes and make sure they were good to go. And speaking of our bikes, Doug, the owner of Basque MTB, showed us how to get a bike up on our back. It was easy. One hand grabs the fork, the other hand grabs the crank, and just like that, the bike's on your back.
Just like that, we're underway. Mighty crew. Whew. It's gonna be a big day.
And if you could see the look on our faces here, I think it'd be pretty obvious that not all of us knew exactly what we were about to get ourselves into.
Nobody said it was gonna be easy. Well, Doug did, but he's incredibly in shape.
It's true what they say. Nothing worth doing is easy. The last 2 days of riding have left us all bruised and battered, but the show must go on. And I know one thing for sure. I've never felt more alive than right now. And as we took the first of several breaks through the day, we got a chance to take in the absolutely stunning scenery and of course load up on some calories. And we also got our first glimpse of our final destination.
Sometimes you set up the camera for a beautiful shot. Other times you hike your bike to the top of a mountain and you just accept the fact that an iPhone video is just fine. Here they come. Oh man.
And up we went through the garden of rocks to the tippity top.
Made to the summit.
Yeah. Easy come, easy go.
That's a beefy climb.
And just like that, an easy 2.5 hours later, and it was time to start our first descent of the day.
Adios! Here we go. About 2 hours of hike-a-bike, all leading up to this. Doug said take it nice and easy at the top. It's gravelly, and we got a lot of downhill ahead of us. So no reason, see, slippy grippy. No reason to haul ass right now. Last thing you want to do is hike for 2 hours and then go down right at the top. Not worth it, not in my book. Wow. And after a hike like that, no need to get warmed up. Wow. Oh. That exposure will play a mental game on you real fast. My brakes decided to make noise on me. This is gonna be real pleasant. That's not good. Go, Brian, my brakes are noisy. The trick to noisy brakes is just not using them. Oh, you're trying to get too steezy. Whoa, there's a deer. You see that? Whoa. Ha ha ha. That's awesome. Woohoo! Wow! There are people here. Wow.
And after a quick, stunning descent, we find ourselves in a Bon de Plan, a lake with a local legend. They say people with pure souls who wash their faces in its waters on the night of San Juan will see a beautiful Moorish woman dancing over the water. But one of the local guides, Zumai, thought it might be easier just to send it over a log instead. I don't know if it worked. And after that beautiful scenery, it was time to get back on the trail to answer the age-old question. Why did the mountain biker cross the road?
Oh, shit.
That's easy.
Oh, God, that was close.
To crash into the bush.
Whew. Beautiful. Wow, that was dangerous. Coming in hot. Fucking hell. Gripping and ripping, baby. Hola, hola.
Maybe 10 more, maybe. Gracias.
Gracias. Yeah, thank you. He seems used to it. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ooh, we made it back to town. What a ride. Oh, the best part of the day. Woo! Allah. Hey.
So today, while we were riding, they went and picked these wild mushrooms, which is what we're eating right now. Well, I'm not eating yet because I'm too busy filming, huh, guys? Oh. Doug's going for it. He's diving right in.
Look at that.
Oh, yes. So good. And as we finished up our well-earned and incredibly delicious meal, it was time to head back to our home base of Bielsa. It was here that we'd get a little rest and relaxation from the day. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the hike-a-bike tested me physically, but I had no idea that the next day of riding would be the biggest mental challenge on a bike I've ever had. There comes a time in every person's life where they have to face a fear they didn't know they had. For some, it's seeing a clown at the circus for the first time. But in my case, it turns out it was a rocky cliffside on a Spanish mountain. One thing's for sure, at least we got all our hike-a-bike out the day before. The coast was clear, and it was all downhill from here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Or so we thought.
Uh-oh.
You know, we just went from a real high.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, nothing worth doing is easy, so we threw the bikes on our back and headed up the mountain.
And while I did not capture yesterday's hike-a-bike, I'm gonna give you a little taste of it right now. We've got a small climb up to that peak according to Doug. Yesterday's hike was about 2+ hours. This is gonna be a piece of cake, isn't it, Sarah?
Oh yeah, especially if I take the easier route.
I should take the full face off so people know it's me. And just like that, we've made our first mild climb of the day. Behind me is Monte Perdido is right behind us. Absolutely stunning. And we've got something else behind us that we're gonna climb a little bit more, but off to a good start for the 4th day. Doug is guiding the adventure once again. Wow. We spotted some goats. Are they goats? Oh, okay. More like okay, gotcha. What are they called? Chamois.
In Spanish.
Wow.
And now it was time to channel our inner mountain goat.
Going up. Again, I promised you guys I wouldn't breathe heavy into the camera, but deal with it. I've earned it. Somebody's not even breathing heavy. At least act like it.
Craziest climb ever. Yesterday was easy compared to this.
All right, and the climb that started down there brought us up through here, all along to this ridge line, and we are about to descend that trail right there. Unreal. Once in a lifetime is the best way to describe it. Oh. I don't know if the GoPro's capturing it or not, but holy.
And this little maneuver right here was suggested by Doug. You see, the goal was to position the bike to the cliffside so that if anything went falling down the cliff, it was the bike and not me.
Tell my wife I love her and that she has a beautiful mustache. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have found my limit. Massive exposure with shale that doesn't grab. This is terrifying. I've never been more scared on a bike. I'm not ashamed to do a butt slide, boys. I'll do it. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. Officially, the scariest thing I've ever done on a bike. And it's not even that gnarly, it's just the exposure, the loose rock, it all combines to just completely destroy any sense of confidence I would have had coming down this stuff. Well, at least it gives me something to conquer in the future.
And as we reached the bottom of the hill, I knew I'd learned two very important lessons. One, if you're gonna ride with Basque MTB, it's not a bad idea to pack diapers. And two, it was a great idea to mount the GoPro to the full face helmet. Because what I've done here is I've captured the most disappointing head shake of all time. And with the hard stuff out of the way, it was time to build the confidence back up and work our way down the mountain.
Now we're talking. Whew.
And as we worked our way into the forest, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and it's gonna sound weird. I've never been more excited to have trees that could break my fall. Okay, there, I said it.
Wow, nice. Now we're grooving. Nice, dude. Studious. Woo, Lucy. Wow. Whoa, what the fuck? That's a spicy meatball. Glutton for punishment. All on a trail bike, Brian. Woo.
Car on your left.
I was gonna send it.
And as I celebrate being back on solid ground, I can't help but look back on what we've accomplished so far. From San Sebastian to Benasque to Bielsa, we have covered a lot of ground in Spain. But in the wise words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, nothing is over! We've still got 2 big days of riding in our future. We're gonna find some flow in France, and we're gonna finish out this 6-day trip with a bang. So if you wanna follow along with the rest of the journey, be sure to subscribe, because it's coming soon. And if you stuck around to the end of this video, I appreciate the hell out of you. I'll see you on the next one.
Everybody feeling fresh?
Fresh as a daisy, bro.
Woo!
Yeah, baby.
Oh, now we're going down.
Until it's not.
Yeah, until we climb again. Huh.